Hello, and welcome to episode 100, where I will be doing the exact same thing as the previous 99. Except for the part where I need to dub the video post-recording because the audio crusted up real bad. That's not something that usually happens, thankfully. Happens too often though, and it's annoying every time. My half-brother and his fam came to visit for a week, and I'd been house-sitting for a week before that. I don't know why I'm explaining why there's a gap between uploads. Videos are posted when they're done, and I work slowly. Honestly, I should start recording other things that don't take as much editing. Chris Tales, maybe? Finish scripting out that Shantae video I have footage for. Anyways, 2 episodes back I said something like,
there aren't any more quests in any of the surviving areas past Satural Marsh.
Great googly moogly, I forgot about Valak Mountain. There are 2 quests that are 1 quest past Satural Marsh.
As always, I have a link tree to my Ko-fi and Redbubble in the description below. If you like what I do and or want my art in your things, here's an example, if that tickles your fancy. You can like, you can comment, you can subscribe. More importantly, the people of Palestine can use our aid in the face of the genocidal Zionist occupation. Beyond Israel's general atrocities, the peoples of Sudan and the Democratic Republic of Congo could also use our support. And on a United States level, the fascist Republican Party is undermining human rights and ruining the country in the name of profit. I have a link tree with various options to offer support linked in the description below. If you have any aid organizations you regard highly, please leave a comment and I'll take a look. But for now, it's showtime!
Let's see what's on the slate for Heart to Hearts today. Dipping into Tephra Cave, we can find The Legend of the Spider between Shulk and Reyn. As it's located in the Bone Corridor, it only becomes available after Makar's Core. The Japanese name for this one is Kumo ni Matsuwaru Mukashi Banashi, which translates as Old Tales About Spiders, or thereabout. Honestly, that name makes more sense. There are actual legends about spiders in the Xenoblade world, and this isn't about any of them. Look, Reyn! This geological formation, it's incredible. It sure is. This breeze ain't bad either. Reyn, are you okay? You don't normally want to talk about geology and the weather. Okay, yeah, I'm a bit on edge. Just tell it to me straight, Shulk. Is it me, or are there a ton of spiders around here? Yes, there are quite a few. Oh yeah, now I remember. You love spiders. All these strange and exciting spiders around. No wonder you look nervous. I bet you can barely contain your excitement. You must be kidding. I'm starting to feel sick just looking at the ugly things. Gotcha. I was only joking, Reyn. Don't be so uptight. It's just a few creepy crawlies. For the record, it's because of you that I have a phobia of spiders. I hope you haven't forgot about what you did when we were kids. I remember. Relax. You know how sorry I was. You shouldn't have done it in the first place, man! Why the heck did you have to go and stick a spider in my shoe? You were bugging me. You put a caterpillar in my drawer, remember? Really? I sort of remember. I might have, but who knows? See? You're the bad guy here. Why did you do it, Reyn? I don't know. No, can't remember. Well, that's the end of that. Both of us have awful memories. Guess we're 2 peas from the same pod. It needed a good home. If I recall, your shoe looked just the right size for the spider. Oi! Only my feet get to live in my shoes. No bugs allowed. I've had enough of this. I'm out of here, Shulk. You want to get moving already? Right. The spiders can stay away or suffer the consequences. You better watch your back too, Shulk. You'll regret that prank. At least you're back to your old self again. But hey, that's not the point. Oh, forget it. You're always one step ahead of me anyway. You're scared of spiders. Reyn, are you okay? You don't look so good. Sorry, Shulk. Mind if we take a break for a bit? That's not a problem at all. I'm just trying to think when your phobia started. If I remember right, it was that time when... Come on, man, don't remind me. Fiora played a prank on you. She stuck a spider in your food. It was hilarious. Oh yeah, that was gross. How could she do that? Hey, wait a minute. That never happened. It was your fault. What? Are you sure? Don't tell me you've forgotten. You've stuck a spider in my shoe when we were kids. Oh, sorry about that. Are you sure it was me? Yes, and for the record, I hated it. How could you forget that? It's your fault I have this horrible fear of spiders. Hey, no need to make such a big deal out of it. I don't even remember why I did it. Are you kidding me? You did it because... Okay, I guess I don't remember either. On the plus side, if we both forgot, it can't have been much of a reason. Yes, he's totally forgotten about the prank I played on him. And I can't say I'm gonna complain. I played a prank on you. I'm sorry, Reyn. I shouldn't have stuck that spider in your shoe. Too right, you shouldn't. When I went to put my shoe on, I nearly jumped out of my skin. You should be glad it didn't make me scared of shoes. Don't make me feel bad. I said I was sorry. Yeah, I know. We were just kids back then anyway. Boys will be boys and all that. That reminds me. Do you remember why I put that spider in your shoe? Not really. You hid a caterpillar in my sock drawer. Did you forget? Oh, yeah. Sorry, man. Hey, Shulk, don't you have a phobia? There's something you're afraid of, but I can't remember what. It's caterpillars, Reyn. Also in Tephra Cave, glowing in the night can be found next to the Spring of Grief. Only available at night, it stars Riki and Dunban. Dunban! Riki can see hanging strings! They are quite remarkable. It's an amazing sight. Riki know what strings are. You do? Well, what are they? Riki not tell Dunban for free. Qui pro qui. That's quid pro quo, Riki. And where did you learn that? Reyn told Riki. Did he now? I suggest thinking twice before listening to him, Riki. So then, what can I do for you? Dunban help Riki pay off debt. So Riki and Dunban make deal? Never. Riki not happy. Sulky sulk. You see, Riki, I'm not Melia. Cuteness alone won't win me over. You'll just have to try harder. Dunban! I'm not making any kind of deal with you. If you run away, I'll be the one left working off your debt. And I don't think the Heropon moniker would suit me very well. No. That not needed. Riki see Dunban in dream. Dunban working at Pollenworks. That suit you great. We must prevent this from happening at all costs. Oh. Dunban tell Riki big secret. Riki not know anything about Dunban. Please tell Riki. Why, of course. I'd be happy to. I'm really not that interesting. That that not matter? Tell Riki, what food Dunban not like? Let me see. Something I dislike. Sweet wasabi. The sweetness evokes tears and induces terrible bowel movements. Dunban funny. Sweet wasabi make Dunban yuck. Dunban like Riki's litter bun. Oh, I see. You find this funny, do you? Well, back to the point at hand. What do you know about these strings? They caused by ether power. Riki's listened over. I could have told you that, Riki. You tricked me. Riki want to know about Dunban, so Riki and Dunban be friends. Well, if you put it so nicely, how can I refuse? Riki tell Dunban. The power of ether! I see. And what else? Riki not know anything else. Even I know more than that, Riki. Do they even have schools where you're from? Oh, Dunban is my hero. He know way more than Riki. Riki, are you alright? You seem to be taken aback. Oh, string is fishing line. Fishing line, you say? That's quite the conclusion to draw, Riki. Okay, Riki changed his mind. Now it is a spider web. A great big spider go around spinning lots of webs. I cannot tell if you're joking or if you actually believe this nonsense. Oh, Riki upset with Dunban. Why Dunban's so angry with Riki? I'm not angry with you, Riki. If you don't know the answer, just tell the truth. Sorry, Dunban. Riki embarrassed at not knowing. We should never be embarrassed by what we do not know. Oh, Dunban right. Riki, listen now. Please, Dunban, teach Riki more. I'd be happy to. There's much we can learn from each other on our journey. Oh, Riki surrenders. Riki, my friend. It is not the end of the world if you don't know something. Good. Because Riki not know nothing about ether. We get not listening at school. There's much I do not know as well, Riki. Bionis is a rich and diverse place. Even I have much to learn. But why string only appear at night? Why Bionis Titan make them that way? Riki, you are the funniest no-plot I know. And you know what? I believe the Bionis itself may have forgotten the reason. Riki loved traveling with Dunban. Dunban the best partner ever. Why, thank you, Riki. I enjoy visiting the mysterious wonders of the Bionis as much as you. Riki never want to leave friends. We arrive on the Bionis leg for the final heart-to-heart today. Geography lesson between Shulk and Dunban at the Believer's Paradise. In Japanese, the title is Kyoshinkai no Aruki Kata, translating to Walking on the Bionis or thereabout. You'll never see a sight like this from Colony 9, right, Dunban? Right. I don't think I'd ever get tired of looking out at this landscape. I wonder what these rock formations date from. Yeah. You don't sound very interested. Sorry, what was that? Yeah, I guess not then. Did you say something? I apologize, Shulk. My mind was elsewhere. I guess if you're not into a topic, you're really not into it. Me? Am I really like that? Yes, you are. Here, let me test you. What part of the Bionis are we on? The lower leg, of course. Who do you think you were talking to, Shulk? That much I do know. It's obvious. Obvious? You're not even close, Dunban. This is the thigh. It is. Yes, don't you remember? I'm the one who told you that. Then I owe you an apology. I still have my old textbook, Bionis Geography for Beginners. You should read it. From page 1. Yes, sir. I doubt I'll ever be as knowledgeable as you, Shulk. The thigh, of course. Who do you think you are talking to, Shulk? That much I do know. It's obvious. I didn't mean to offend you. I could have put that better. I'll get over it. These things interest you a lot, don't they? They always have. Geography, geology, that kind of thing. Yeah, it's just... the Bionis is so big. There are all these places and I've not even seen half of them. Can you imagine exploring the Bionis back, for example? No one's ever been there. It's completely uncharted. And I bet the view is better than anywhere else on Bionis. I feel your enthusiasm, Shulk. Your passion is a great thing. I support you implicitly in all your endeavors. You can support me out loud as well, you know. I won't mind. Of course I'm interested. I listened to every word. You did? It looked like you were just staring into space. It was about those rock formations and how they looked in the past. Something like that. I guess when I talk about geeky stuff, you gotta switch off. Me? Switch off? I didn't realize I did that. It's not just geeky stuff. It's anything that doesn't interest you. Like the latest fads in the colony. I could ask you, what's the latest superfood everyone's talking about? And you'd say, no idea. Not a clue. See? You don't really care. And why do I have to care? What if Fiora was interested? Would you care then? Well, if Fiora liked something, I suppose I would pay attention. Now I think of it, I don't actually know what it is either. I heard someone mention it once, but I've forgotten by now. Oh, what's that sound? Is it the pot calling the kettle black? Alright, how about this? Instead of me trying to make you care about geography, we could both try to learn about the latest trends instead. It could be fun. I cannot argue with that. You have a deal. Oh, I know! Chewy radishes. They're the latest healthy ingredient. I saw a line of people queuing up to buy them the other day. It was as long as the Bionis leg. Wow, you really are in the know. Wait, does that mean that the all-knowing Shulk didn't know? I'm afraid so. I've barely even heard of a chewy radish. You really had no idea, and you thought I was out of the loop. I was kind of betting on you not knowing. You surprised me. Let this be a lesson to you. Studying is all well and good, but there are some things you can't learn from books, or from conducting ether research and building weapons. You're right. I'll try to bear that in mind from now on. Let's see. I suppose we can tackle the Miss Sweetness plotline today? To start, we need to establish the affinity link between our most spoilt of Colony 6 immigrants, Berryjammy and Ma'crish.
Berryjammy have very big fight with wing hair know-it-all. Berryjammy have no idea what silly wing brain girl's saying. Meh 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 meh.
With that done, we have our link between the two. At this point, both Berryjammy and Ma'crish offer their own version of the same quest with the actually same subquests. You can take both, but only one can be completed by turning in the item collected in that subquest.
Berryjammy been waiting for friends for ages and ages. Friends need to find most transparent object in world. Quick, go, hurry up, run, move! Did friends find it already? Berryjammy, very unlucky. Now I'm mixed up in competition. Competition for title of undisputed Miss Sweetness of Colony 6.
I remember you not liking being called Miss Sweetness. What changed here? This is weird. This entire thing is weird.
Now I need most transparent item in whole wide world to win.
A problem.
Everything okay. Riki here. Millie no have to worry.
Vicky, I appreciate your sympathy, but this person needs it more.
Berryjammy not interested in who best in colony. Berryjammy represent all Nopon though, so cannot abstain. Berryjammy need friends' help, please. Berryjammy make sure she represent all Nopon well. Riki's friends will help Berryjammy win competition. Thank you, friends. Berryjammy do the Nopon proud. Riki not able to decide on his own. Riki talk to friends, and we decide together. Please?
I hate that I have to do this again. I hate I have to read this freak's lines again. Who will become the undisputed Miss Sweetness of Colony 6? Deliver the requested item to Berryjammy. Collect the world's most transparent thing.
Yay!
Rest assured that your issue will be attended to with haste.
Yep. Millie very clever. Riki always protect clever Millie.
Watching over me is not enough. We are in need of your efforts too.
Now, Berryjammy don't know about any transparent items. But I think a good idea to visit Lalapa at Frontier Village. Lalapa know lots about lots.
The most transparent thing. To become undisputed Miss Sweetness of Colony 6, entrants must collect certain themed objects. Collect the most transparent thing in the world. Speak to Lalapa in Frontier Village.
Hi there.
Finally, you're here. I really need to tell you something. Do you have a minute? I assume from their expression that this matter bothers them. Is something the matter? We can help you. I cannot thank you enough. The other day I was challenged by a little Nopon. I could barely make out what the sweet thing was saying, but she seeks to be the undisputed Miss Sweetness of Colony 6. It's not like I'm really into that sort of thing anyway. But as a high Entia, I can't just back down from a challenge. The challenge is a simple one. Whoever gets the most transparent object in the world fastest wins. It tests the intellect, cunning, and resourcefulness of each opponent somehow. And so, well, I really need you to search out this object again for me. You're the only ones I can really trust around here. You're my only hope, friends. I think it is a great idea. We should definitely join in. I can see that you of all must understand my situation well. Would you be so kind as to help me win the competition? I would love to help out, but I must consult with my friends first. This is basically the same quest page. I knew I could count on you. I leave it in your capable hands. Rest assured that your issue will be attended to with haste. If you require information on transparent items, visit Lalapa, who I know for some reason. He lives in Frontier Village and is a good friend of mine. Why? You basically abducted a child and kept him as a pet. You're such a strange character. Strange character. Lalapa can be found near the top of Frontier Village, directly adjacent to the spawn point for the chief's residence landmark. Fans looking for most transparent object in world? Nopon adventurer who go to Valak Mountain. Wait, he not adventurer. He researcher now. Anyway, he know most about what you need. But researcher Nopon not come back for long time. Search for him hard enough and maybe you find him alive. Might not though. Lalapa must apologize. He not know anything useful. Now we need to head to the Nopon camp on the lower level of Valak Mountain. Feast your ears on this fuck-ass noise the corrupted recording created. The cuckoo. The cuckoo. Most transparent thing in world? I know! How about pure ice flower? It grows near here. It's covered in ice, so really transparent and really beautiful. I don't think that's how that works. So, I actually already collected the pure ice flower way back at the end of episode 52. I happened to see it while filling out the Valak Mountain map and interacted with it then, because it was there. It's odd, actually, that you need to complete the first 2 objectives in the quest, even though you can acquire the flower before even receiving it. Seems a little extraneous. Honestly, why even have it spawn in at all before this quest is acquired? It just makes things awkward later. Well, this is a frankly nonsense side quest, so I guess not a lot of thought was put into it. No matter who you choose, the outcome is effectively the same. The 2 become friends, like actual friends, and not how Ma'crish kept Noparik as a pet or whatever was happening there. And the lake becomes the habitat to fireflies. The only real difference is dialogue and the rewards. Ma'crish rewards slightly more gold, while Berryjammy does experience. Ma'crish's Showdown rewards the amethyst armor, while Berryjammy's rewards the leggings. And Ma'crish's Gratitude, the next quest in the chain, rewards an electric +5 gem, while Berryjammy's rewards a bleed +5 gem. You know what? I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna keep that. It was kind of funny. At least to me. Since I don't like Ma'crish, let's get her version of events out of the way first, before handing it over to the Jam.
Hi there.
You found it? So, this is the most transparent object in the world? It's quite remarkable. I've won! I've won! I've won! She fought a noble battle, but alas, it wasn't her fate to win. Her downfall was not having you to help her to the finishing line. I'm glad everything worked out.
We did good job! Let's dance! Dance Nopon dance!
A Nopon dance? I wonder what that would go like. That's the most fun I've had in a long, long time. I've learned much of other cultures once more. It was what do you mean, other cultures? Whatever, I don't care. It was a pleasure to witness the bonds you share with your friends. It's indeed possible to break down barriers and find solidarity. You've shown me something beautiful, and I thank you.
Cool. The undisputed Miss Sweetness of Colony 6 has been decided. Ma'crish has beaten Berryjammy. Hooray.
Elusive nocturnal iron ore? How is ore nocturnal?
Well, whatever. After completing either Miss Sweetness Showdown, their relationship upgrades to ceasefire. You know, that thing the genocidal Zionist regime breaks constantly without consequence. Anyways, with that done, she now offers her final quest, Miss Sweetness's Gratitude, which also has its own subquest to complete.
Hi there.
Aha! Your timing is perfect! I've one final, tiny request of you. Will you lend an ear, friends? Sounds like you've got a problem.
Nopon can fix any problem!
Don't ask me why, but I need you to visit Frontier Village for me. There's something I need you to go and collect for me. I'm going to make the colony look more beautiful than it ever has. This is my gift to everyone who has worked so hard.
What Bird Girl want? Is it food? Is it yum yum food?
You can eat it, but I'm going to keep it a secret. If you want to know what it is for, then you'll just have to wait.
Riki want to get thing for Bird Girl.
Help Ma'crish, the undisputed Miss Sweetness of Colony 6, to thank the colony residents. Listen to her demands.
Your kindness knows no bounds. Thank you.
No problem. Leave it to me.
First, visit my friend Lalapa in Frontier Village.
I don't get why you know him.
He knows what I need.
Although things aren't very clear, you're to pay a visit to Frontier Village and get instructions from Lalapa.
Miss Sweetness tell Lalapa everything. What a mess to be in.
What do you mean mess? What are you talking about? The dialogue in this quest chain makes no sense.
Friends go to Zap Cave here in Machna Forest. Then, at break of dawn, friends grab fresh Algora sap. Then Lalapa mix it with... Lalapa trying to remember what to mix it with. Nope, Lalapa forget what else we need. Anyway, friends go get fresh Algora sap and bring to Lalapa. Maybe Lalapa remember while friends gone.
The Ma'crish voice is leaking into Lalapa now. Just what this quest needed. Arbitrary and unneeded repeat visits to this guy. The sap cave was already used for a previous quest back in episode 81, Mystery of Machna Ruins 3, which needed 3 lots of Algora sap. We're looking for fresh Algora sap this time, which only spawns between 5 and 6. This is another irritating timing since Lalapa only becomes available after 6, so time needs to be pushed forward twice to complete this. Or you could wait the second time, I guess. Just let the time pass.
Easy, monsters.
Good timing, friends. Lalapa remember what we need. Friends need to go to Satoril Marsh and get mysterious Droplet. Mysterious Droplet only found by tiny waterfall. It very rare and valuable. East part of Lacus Swamp where friends need to go. Then we all finished. Friends, please make sure Miss Sweetness gets what she need. By near to Lacus Swamp, the game means way over here at the top of Zaldania Waterfall. Watch out if you're doing this quest at a much lower level, by the way. Collecting the mysterious droplet causes the level 62 Woeful Upas to start spawning. The Woeful Upas are special enemies in that they are one of, I think, only 2 quest-exclusive enemies that continue spawning after the relevant quest is completed. The only other one that I know of is the invited Slobos in the Valak Mountain quest that I haven't done yet, which is why the cold open had that little correction. I was reminded that I was wrong while scripting this. Also, the Woeful Upas have nothing to do with this quest. You literally finish it before they even spawn in. It's kind of just a dick move. Surprise, here's a bunch of enemies that have no purpose. Welcome back, my friends! I see you brought me what I needed. Great! I hope you'll take the time to visit the lake shore and see it. At night, the glow is magnificent. I'm glad everything worked out. I think about it every day, but I'm so glad I moved here. All the peoples gathered here at the colony live in harmony. You haven't shied from helping people achieve their dreams. And the colony's reconstruction couldn't be going any better. You all deserve a romantic walk by the lake. Go enjoy. It's my personal goal to further intercultural relationships here. The colony has potential to grow into a truly special place to live. Thank you for everything you've done. Take this gift on my behalf. To show her gratitude, fireflies now appear above the lake at night. Tinted glasses. Ladies' glasses, just put them on to look intellectual. They're also garbage as actual armor. And now they're friends for life. Hooray.
Hi there.
When different peoples clash, you get unique problems. But we should never choose sides. We should strive to achieve equality in everyday life. Alright, centrist. I don't want to talk to you anymore. Well, I guess there sure are fireflies here now.
Not exactly stunning, but alright.
Did friends see fireflies that Ma'crish got for Colony? Fireflies make Berryjammy think of old friends from back home. But how did Ma'crish know? Have friends tasted those fireflies? They taste very yum. But Berryjammy not to eat too many, only one a day now. Berryjammy promised not to gobble more.
Since Berryjammy's version of Miss Sweetness's gratitude and a final sweet favor are functionally exactly the same as Ma'crish's, I'll just show off the differing dialogue instead of doing the entire song and dance again. Right, Berryjammy? You weird freak.
For friends bring item to me? Berryjammy was sure friends give me fake item, or worse. Afraid friends give item to Berryjammy's tall, elegant rival. Thank you, friends. Berryjammy hate bullying and love medicine and like friends. Me think me weird. But Berryjammy's so pleased friends choose her to give item to. That more important to me than winning stupid competition.
I'm really going Elmo here. I'm glad everything worked out.
Shulk, seeing you so happy, I know not why, but it makes me feel warm.
What's wrong, Melia? You're kind of staring.
The undisputed Miss Sweetness
God, I'm getting sick of saying that.
of Colony 6 offers her thanks to you.
This plotline is so weird. I'm not tripping, right? She didn't even like being called Miss Sweetness. That's part of the reason why she moved here, right? The sweet has been crowned. Berryjammy has beaten Ma'crish. And once again, Miss Sweetness's gratitude is now available to be taken, just from Berryjammy this time.
Berryjammy just love living in Colony 6. And I want to thank friends for making Colony best place to live.
Could you go into more detail?
Yeah, talk in a way that Riki can understand.
Berryjammy must thank all residents for making this my home. Berryjammy must do something nice for everyone.
Quite right, young lady. You have turned a corner, I see. Though no expert on sweetness, I can tell you have a sweet spirit.
See? Berryjammy told you so. Always knew friends would see potential in Berryjammy. Me not able to tell friends right now, but can friends help?
Besides using the jam's name instead of Ma'crish's, this quest page is exactly the same as the other version.
Of course friends help, because it is Berryjammy asking.
No problem, leave it to me.
I will do everything I can to help. I will follow your lead.
Thanks, Melia.
Berryjammy already contact Lalapa in Frontier Village. Talk to Lalapa to find out more.
And the same deal here. I kinda like how they used the Miss Sweetness title to cut down on programming. No need to have 2 copies of the same quest if you just never define which one the quest is for. Even Lalapa never calls Miss Sweetness by name. It's an elegant workaround constructed on something very stupid. This quest is stupid. I don't like this quest. Lalapa's quest is a touch more annoying this time because his active time has no overlap with Berryjammy's. Does anyone else get, I don't know, stressed while typing? Like, not exactly stressed, but typing for a while makes me tense up and just get the urge to bend all my joints until they snap. And I mean all of them. Fingers, wrists, elbows, shoulders, neck, hips, knees, ankles. Like my flesh is too tight and my bones are trying to escape. Anyways, transcribing all the dialogue to make it easier to read off is just, it's driving me nuts. I want to be pummeled forever.
Friends beat Berryjammy what I wanted? Go Berryjammy's friends! Yay! Berryjammy and everyone happy now. Friends want to know what happened next? Lakeside going to light up.
I'm glad everything worked out.
It's going to be beautiful. Friends will see. Colony 6 residents will be so happy. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
And all of this remains the same.
Did friends see fireflies tonight? In my Lebanon days, I used to go with family to see fireflies. Friends probably thinking that Berryjammy's still Lebanon. This colony feels like one big family. That's why Berryjammy want to look at fireflies all together. Then Berryjammy like colony even more than now. Is that possible, friends?
I can't wait to never voice you again. I don't know what else is up with Ma'crish. I don't feel like talking to her. I mean, they sure are fireflies, I guess. I wouldn't exactly call it impressive, but they sure do exist. And that'll be all for today. Thank you for watching, and just watch out for one another. And take care of yourselves.